Hello and welcome to my video. My name is Chuck Holmes. I'm a former Army Major. I'm the founder of PartTimeCommander.com. And in today's video, I want to educate you about NGB Form 23, the Retirement Point Summary Statement. If you're currently serving in the National Guard, this will be one of your most important documents that you want to safeguard. Not only will it help you maximize and calculate your retirement pay, but it will also be beneficial if you're ever trying to do a VA loan or apply for VA benefits. It's something that you want to keep updated and you want to keep it in your I Love Me book. So what is the NGB Form 23? In a nutshell, it is a breakdown of how many retirement points you have earned each year of your career. It also has an estimated retirement pay on that sheet. Now, in the National Guard, what normally happens is on your service anniversary. So if you join the Army on February 1st, on or about February 1st, you would get a printout of your current NGB Form 23. And what that would do, that would review your service performance in the previous year and in years before that, telling you how many points you calculated or acquired each year of your career. Now, a good year is 50 points. You can earn points from attending military schools, from your drill weekend, through your annual training, many different ways. But the goal is to get 50 points a year for it to count as a good year towards your retirement. Where do you get your NGB Form 23? Well, there's two things you need to know. If you're currently in the National Guard, you're in most cases going to receive this from your Unit Readiness NCO or your Battalion S1. If you need a copy of yours, you can reach out to either of those two personnel and they'll be able to help you. If you are no longer in the National Guard and you're trying to get your NGB Form 23, you want to contact the G1 office of the state that you served with. So if you were in the Alabama Army National Guard, you would want to reach out to the Alabama Army G1 office and reach out to them. I would like to add this in: before you ETS or before you resign from the National Guard, one of the most important things you can do is get a copy of your NGB Form 23 as part of your out processing. You do not want to wait for them to send you this. You want to be proactive. You want to ask them and make sure that you get a copy before your final day in the Army. And that way you have it in your hand and it's current and it's accurate. Now let's talk about reviewing your NGB Form 23. And this is really for people who are still in the National Guard. What you want to do each year at your service anniversary is you want to sit down. If you're a young soldier, you can sit down with your first line supervisor and have them help you. If you've been in the National Guard for a while, you probably know how to do this on your own, but you want to review your statement. Basically, what you want to make sure is, are the points accurate? Is the Social Security number accurate? Are your years of service accurate? Is your estimated retirement pay accurate? If it is accurate, you're going to be good to go. What you want to do is, when you find a discrepancy, if there is one, actually, before I say this, most of this NGB Form 23, it's automated with all the different systems, software systems that the Army use. They talk with each other. And that's what's going to update your NGB Form 23 based off your drill weekends, based off your annual trainings, promotions, all of those things. So when you do get your printout, probably 99% of the time, it will be accurate. But if you find a discrepancy, which can happen, you want to get with your S1 or your Readiness NCO, and you want to show them what's wrong with your NGB Form 23, and you want to give them the proper paperwork so they can submit the update request through the channels up to the Army to where it gets fixed. You do not want to wait a few years before you fix something that is wrong with your NGB Form 23. Finally, if you're leaving the military, please keep a copy of your NGB Form 23. Keep a copy that is notarized. Keep one in your I Love Me book, maybe one in your safety deposit box, because you will need this when you go through a VA loan. One of the most common questions I get from people on my website are people who are no longer in the National Guard who are trying to get a copy of their NGB Form 23 for a VA loan. So don't let that happen to you. Be proactive, safeguard it. And folks, use this document to your advantage while you're in. If you can sit down once a year and get a good grip on how many points you have, what your retirement's going to be, you can kind of game the system. When I say game the system, I don't mean cheat the system, but you can go into the Army retirement calculators and you can kind of play around with, hey, this is my rank, this is my years of service, this is my current retirement points, this is my projected retirement points. What would my pension be like if I had this many points? What would my pension be like if I had that many points? What if I hit one or two more ranks? rather than the rank I think I'm going to hit when I retire. Kind of playing that system, kind of figuring out what those answers are, that's going to allow you to really level up or even maximize your retirement pay much more than you normally would. Knowing is more than half the battle. Staying on top of this is more than half the battle. If you have questions about the NGB Form 23, you can check out the links in the description box below this video to visit my website and read more about this topic. You can also shoot me an email. My name is Chuck Holmes. I hope you will like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you for stopping by today and thank you for your service. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to check out my other videos.